41 Action News is dedicated to helping our community rebound from this pandemic. Part of that is making sure our local businesses survive and thrive. Many businesses have learned to adapt to the changing world. That can mean transforming the way you do business.
But as 41 Action News anchor Gabriella Pagan shows us, sometimes you need a helping hand, or in this case, a red backpack.
I think that this is just another example of the disparate impact of the pandemic, that basically the little guy is always the one that bears the brunt.
From one female entrepreneur to another, self-made billionaire, widely known for creating Spanx, Sarah Blakely set out to help.
Who, in her own personal story, started Spanx, this now multi-billion-dollar company, with just $5,000 on her own.
And a red backpack. She partnered with the Global Giving Fund and donated $5 million to give $5,000 grants to women-owned businesses rebounding from the pandemic.
Please come inside. I'll show you our design studio and our shop.
Kelly Langford in downtown Lee's Summit was one of nearly 80,000 applicants, and she won.
I didn't believe it, and I handed it to my husband, and I was like, will you read this? Does this mean?
Last November, Kelly opened her inspo storefront in hopes of inspiring people to design their own space. Once the pandemic hit, she had limited ways of reaching customers without an online presence.
It became apparent that you better figure out how to pivot through this and figure out how to adjust your business, or you may not survive.
Using the $5,000 from her red backpack winnings, Kelly was able to launch e-commerce just in time for the holiday shopping season. In looking for applications that support community-led change, Global Giving says Kelly's stood out.
I counted up how many interns we'd had, and I was shocked that it was like 13 or 14 interns, and they've all been women.
Proving when you pay it forward, it can literally pay you back.
I had people do that for me, and so I think it's just one of those things that you pass on.
In Lee's Summit, Gabriella Pagan, 41 Action News.